My knowledge beasts, how are you guys doing? This is Frankie B, and welcome to the Knowledge Beast. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a while since I put anything out, and that's just because I'm trying to figure out my format. I know I don't have any whole bunch of subscribers yet, but hoping that'll change. Basically, again, I'm trying to figure out my format. Put out a couple of videos uh, just to get the feel of things, and I guess that's what I'm doing now. Have a format and a way to get information out to people who might not have that opportunity. So, um, what type of citizen would I be if I have this opportunity and don't do nothing to express some of the views that some of my countrymen out there have, especially with all this political discourse going on? And that's what I'm aiming at is political discourse. I'm not gonna sit here and berate or talk mess or down upon anything, but we're gonna open up some serious issues and look at them, both sides. I understand that right now the political divide is pretty much right down the middle, and so we're not gonna. I have my own political leanings. I am conservative. I have some conservative views, but I also have some liberal views. I'm a first generation immigrant here. My parents came here from another country, from Mexico. I was born here in Arizona, so I know about things. I lived near the border down by Tucson. I was 35 miles away from the actual border, so I can actually comment on some of these issues. And because I do have this platform, and basically all it is a camera, microphone, and internet, so I can get information out to anybody who wishes to listen to. And that's what I'm going to attempt to do, and get it out to you as cleanly and as how can I put it, without a slant. Again, I do have my political views, and um, I'm pro-American. I guess you can say that it'll have a slant, because I am. I'm American. I was born here. I was raised here. I love this place, and for the past 30 years, I've been watching it go down the tubes. And I'm 50 years old now, and I say 30 years for the first, say, 20 years of your life. You're growing up. You're being molded by your parents, hopefully, and not by this education system that was sorely put into place that we have now. And those first 20 years, you don't really pay attention to what's going around in the world. You just are so in tune to what's going on around you at that moment. But when you turn 20, you start looking at things. And so from the age of 20 to now, it's been 30 years, and I have slowly seen this country go into decline. And that's the sad thing, because this is the greatest nation in the world. We brought people freedom. We give people hope. People are crossing this border illegally to get here because it's a good country. They're just doing it all wrong. You don't come across the border illegally and you're starting off your American dream on a crime. No, man. No. You do it like it's supposed to. You go down there, you fill out the paperwork, you pay the money, get in line, and you wait. Countless and countless of people have done this, and we all know why. All these illegal immigrants are hitting the border, man. It's because it's open. I got friends and family in the border patrol and customs and enforcement. I got family members and friends on police forces out throughout Arizona, all the way to Phoenix, down the I-19 corridor. That's a real deal right there. I-19 corridor. That's a bad place to be right now if you're a border patrol. My hat's out to them guys. But anyway, that's just a little taste of the type of items that I'm gonna be throwing out there. Again, I'm not gonna sit here and just bash on anybody. If you have a good idea, let me hear it. Put it in the comments. As a matter of fact, that's what I kind of want. I want to get ideas from anybody and everybody who is listening out there. That way we can get something straight. There's no reason we need to be this divided. Now, of course, nobody's the same, and we're all going to have our differences, man. But that's the beauty of this country. Here, we are allowed to have those differences so long as we have civil discourse. You try doing any of this in another country, see how quick you get shut down. Now, as of late, looks like the American system has been trying to catch up to the rest of the world, and that's a no-no. We definitely need to get our hands wrapped around that. So, in saying that little bit, I just want to again pretty much start a show on what's going on in the world. I'm in sunny Florida. I really wouldn't call it sunny Florida right now. It's having a lot of rain, but that's where I'm at. Excuse me, straight coffee. And so this is what we're going to do. And start off with the word of the day. And the word of the day here is transparency. And I got transparency as a quality that makes it possible to see through something. Plastic or glass that you can see through, and the quality or state of being transparent. Now, we all know that that's what we wish we can have for our government, and we all know that that's not what our government is providing. And that's something as Americans we do need to push for. And along with the word of the day is going to be part of the show. I'm going to try to move things around, and I'm going to try to keep it short for you. It's going to be informative, quick, and in a hurry. That way you guys can hear my opinion and form an opinion and leave your opinion in the comment section. And if you do like it, subscribe and get some dialogue here. I mean, what's the cost of the Biden administration, man? We're in a new Cold War with China, possibly hot war. Our southern border of the United States is wide open. We have way out of control inflation. We have poor COVID response. We have mask mandates. The homelessness throughout the United States is crazy, and especially in Democratic-run cities. That's one of the issues we're going to be talking about. 2 million Americans, I'm sorry, 2 million illegal immigrants crossed through our border this past year. Let me say that again. 2 million illegal entries through our southern border. And that's just not from the southern states. This is from countries from Europe and the other parts of the country, which is a security issue for America. This is a betrayal of America. It's a betrayal of the American people. This is an attack on our sovereignty. In Westchester, they're dropping off illegal immigrants that they pick up at the border. They ship them out to these other counties. They shipped out some people to Westchester County and just release them. The leaders need to be held accountable for this. And the American public was told that only women and children, and now all we see is older men crossing the border and getting released into the country. And what happened to the just women and children only? On top of that, we have a complicit media. If we didn't have video that we can take care of ourselves and shoot for ourselves, boy, we'd be really in the dark. And then we got some CNN type media that is straight propaganda for the Democratic left. So there's a lot of things that need to be changed, people. A lot of things that we got to look at. And because we, the people, are the ones that are paying for it. I mean, we have the fentanyl deaths. How many fentanyl deaths our country has to deal with because of China sending fentanyl? All the precursors that are used to make this stuff doesn't come from Mexico. It doesn't come from South America. It comes from China, along with that virus. The world's been, the United States is more dangerous than in the past 40 years that I've been sentient to what's going on around me. Seen more violence, cost of living's going up, gas, utilities, the dollar isn't worth what it used to be. So we're sitting in a poor state. I mean, if you look up to how to topple a government, you're going to see and read the playbook and see how exactly the Democratic left is using those plays to initiate in our government to slowly take down and implement their socialist agendas. They got time. It's all about time. And that's what they have. So if they implement something and it takes 5, 6 years, so be it. So long as they get that implemented on the behalf of the Democratic Socialist Party. That's what I'm calling them now. This administration is an enemy to the state. We need every vote this next session. We need an American first Congress. We need American first congressmen and women, American first senators, and definitely an American first president. This is the betrayal of the American people. It needs to stop. And only we, the people, can put a stop to it. So, yeah, folks, that's just what I wanted to say. That's going to be the brunt of my show here. Just to start and to show you which way I'm going to be taking it. Any comments, go ahead and leave in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Please don't be nasty, but if it's negative, it's negative. You know, I need to know what I'm doing wrong and how I can fix it. So again, thank you very much, and peace, knowledge, beast. And I'm out.